Hi, it's me, Lauren Jeffries. And if there is one place from this tour that stands out as the starting point, this would have to be it.
I really learned how to control my emotions and stuff with the sadness and the anger and all that in the scene with Miss Rhonda. Because, I would go to a point where I would almost cry just rehearsing it.
I have several tricks that I used. Exercise is very important, and yoga. You have to stand really still in front of the lamp. So, I'm just kidding. But working out, definitely on set. But doing some pull-ups on the counter, on call. And then I had to cry on call, just like I'm about to cry right now. I'm not really going to cry.
I have broken a coffee mug. I don't know if the actual coat rack counts. Technically, Savannah knocked it over. Well, I'd knocked it over with my foot, but she was supposed to pick it up, and it broke. But what else did I break?
So I was always right there for the first half of the tour with the script ready for anybody that missed a line, but they were just so good that I didn't have to do it. So finally towards the end I kind of let that go and I stopped following the script and just enjoyed the show.
Well, I think we all kind of figured out 90-second costume changes and try to speed things up to get back on the stage quickly.
Before this, I didn't really know anything about layering or anything, and that definitely helps when you have to change in 5 seconds into a dress. It definitely helps to layer.
I layered a whole outfit, including my bow tie, over, and it was like a big lump.
And I actually had 7 different shirts on and 3 different pairs of pants on, because I just had to layer and unlayer so quickly between each scene.
If you notice watching the video, I would wear black pants the first half of the show and brown pants for the second half of the show, and I would just simply change shirts to match. I had 9 costume changes in this show, so I really didn't have time. I had to do that.
What I did, a special trick in the play, one of the biggest ones I did was I hid behind one of the walls, and it had a huge hole in it, and I got to hide in the sink. I got to go through the hole into the sink.
The really important thing is to become your character and to pep up. And for my character, I had to pep up extra early in the week. So I started pepping up on Wednesday. By Thursday night, when we're setting up, I'm already kind of wound up on being 12. And then by the morning, I'm ready to play.
Because we do have 2 children, Caleb and Anna, and obviously we can't take them on the stage with us every time physically. So I took them with me with my bag. This is the bag that Judith carries as she comes on, and I always carried it this way, but if you flip it over onto the other side, there are our children, Caleb and Anna, and I carried them on stage with me every time I went.
After every show, the cast would greet the audience one-on-one with a high five as they exited the performance area, then strike the set and go out to eat together.
I love it when we get to shake the hands of the kids and hear their responses about the play.
I just love being with the kids, and I loved our lunches, I loved our rehearsals, just really loved our time together.
This time, just because it was the second tour with most everybody on the team, it was so much fun just to go and hang out afterwards as friends. It's like we'd done this great job, we worked really hard, and then we got to go hang out and just have fun and eat together. And I really enjoyed hanging out with the cast and their families after each show.
But amidst the countless memorable moments from the tour, there were several challenges that had to be overcome as well.
There was so much going on, and a lot of the things that would happen, some of the challenges would happen so fast, we had to respond so quickly. And I think it was a test of knowing what you're doing, knowing why you're doing it, and enduring through it, pushing through it, no matter what the challenge was, and refusing to stop.
I hurt my knee, and so I had to be on crutches during the play too, but I took it off and it was just fine. And so it was amazing how God worked out those things, and I wouldn't trade it for anything.
This tour was a little more of a challenge because of the other play that I was juggling at the same time, and the broken toe, and just there seemed to be a lot of challenges this year.
Steve Benoit, who played the role of Mr. Carl during the first 4 performances, was suddenly called away to Broadway.
Well, I gotta be on my way.
A lot of times when the challenges came up, it was my job to find the solution. And so but I always had plenty of time to do everything, whether it was having to go downtown to fetch another dimmer pack because the lights had gone out, or to search out a new actor for a role. I always had time to do everything.
Shelton Hager, the first actor to ever play Mr. Carl in the original production of Calling All Zeros, agreed to return and fill the role for the remaining 6 shows.
I'll sure give it a go.
This tour was different from the Calling All Zeros tour, probably because we had a couple of cast members change, but I think the morale was still the same.
To refresh the cast and integrate a new Mr. Carl, the directors brought everyone back to the rehearsal space for an evening of team-building exercises. By the end of it, they were closer than ever, and as the tour finished up in the weeks that followed, relationships were further strengthened.
And so I was just incredibly proud of them. An incredibly strong team, and I think we really stuck together. And it was a joy to work with these people again.
It just means so much to me, and I wouldn't trade it for the world.
Thank you to all of the cast and the families, because they have put in so much work, so much hard work, and they've done it with joyful and giving attitudes.
I'm glad I had as much fun and got to bond with so many good people.
I want to thank everyone, the cast, the parents that set up, Mr. Bubba for setting up, Mr. Josh and his dad, and anyone that helped out.
The tour made a noticeable difference in other ways as well.
I learned a lot about acting and how you have to use big emotions while you're acting with your face.
Improved my acting skills a lot. I had to do so many different emotions at one time.
I've gotten to write a play, and Josh has taught me a lot about how to write a play and how scenes work.
Get your nerd on. To every young nerd, get your nerd on.
Because this time around we saw some things we'd never seen before. Last year we had a councilman come, this year we had a councilman come, we had a state house representatives person come, and we had the media show up. And so those are some very important things too there. So that made it very different too.
By the end of the tour's final performance, nearly 2,500 people had experienced Under One Roof, making it NWP's most successful first run of a brand new play. There is no way to estimate the long-term benefits of everyone involved, whether in the cast, the crew, or the audience. So where do the Zeros go from here?
Dad? Your dad? My dad!
Right back to where we started, for another story about a dad. My dad. Until then,
I guess this is goodbye. We don't say goodbye in this family. We say, see you later.
See you later.
See you later.
See you later, alligator.
See you later.
See you later.
See you later.
See you later.
see you later.